bingo. Actually, I think I was a note early that time. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? Surprise stream. I just decided like 5 minutes ago I was going to stream. I actually had to work this morning, but it was a very short day. We got a lot of guys not getting a lot of work, so I gave some work to somebody else that hadn't worked in a while, or else I'd still be there. And in an hour or less, what's up, baby? We have no notifications were sent to Discord. Son of a gun. Maybe it's just because it was too fast. Nothing's as good as a surprise stream. Thank you, Peter. Yeah, anyway, so here I am. And I thought, well, heck, I was going to say in an hour, in about 1 o'clock, so it's 45 minutes or 50 minutes or so, we're going to do, our little family here is going to do a cleanup project in our backyard. Dawson has to do something for Boy Scouts about organizing a family project or something. So him and I were just out in the backyard. We walked around. We made a list of all the things that need to get cleaned up. And we made assignments. Who's going to clean what? So that's what we're going to do. That is what we're going to do. How's it going, everybody? What's up from Indonesia? Nice. Broken Bone, what are you doing in Indonesia? Is that where you live, or is that just a temporary thing? Sounds awesome. I hope it's awesome. I don't know if it's good or bad right now to be like on an island. I think it's probably good. Or islands. From the Netherlands, how's everybody doing? All right. So nobody got notifications from Discord, huh? Check your connection. Getting a few buffering pauses. Uh-oh. You know what I'm going to recommend, honestly? I would recommend testing Twitch. I know YouTube has been where most people watch from, but I think that YouTube is under serious server strain currently. I don't know how to check my connection, I guess, other than I can go. Oh, please tell me that it's gonna. Oh, that's Blue Iris. Sorry. Got a couple cameras down. Cameras down. That is what we're gonna do. We're gonna clean up back here. Maybe it doesn't look that messy to you, but it's messy. Got a YouTube alert and got a Twitch notification. Twitch notified fired, but YouTube trigger did not. Okay. Hey, Sir Good Enough. Thank you. Ikafar Twitch on Twitch. I might have to switch. Okay. Yeah, check it out and see. You guys let me know if Twitch looks better, because I know that had been the case. Somebody said one of the previous times we were having issues. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Oh, man. I tried to change the password to something that I could remember. I don't think it worked. Nope. Try it again. Oh, thank you. You got a new subscribe up there. All right. Pi99. Here we go. Let's do this one. Just a mellow, chill day. All right. Love the sound effects. Summon a monkey. It's not working. I think maybe it just didn't get updated fast enough. See, if I test my connection while I'm working. Anyways, it's not telling me that I got any problems here. Oh, who was that pink man? Born and raised. Maybe you'd like to go here for holiday after this corona ends. Awesome. I would love to. There's a lot of places in the world I'd love to see. Twitch notifications work fine. Okay, I think Twitch notifications is good. Did anybody... Twitch also has stream issues. Same problem on both. What are we going to break today? Let's see. So what's the problem? It's showing up as like dropped frames or something. Here's what I've got. I don't know. No dropped frames. My stream quality is good. Not using much of my... I can do a speed test while I'm streaming. I don't know how much good that'll do us. The Restream chatbot, of course, is a bit delayed as well. It's all good on your end on YouTube. Okay. Well, hey, Frank's here. Could be Restream. That's true, too. Actually, I didn't think about that. Yeah, it could be that, too. Switch button or switch mode? Oh, yes. Somebody's doing some Tesmoda. Pixelizing and preloading. Oh, man. They're killing me now. Killing me. One of your earliest vids, you made a power unit from an old desktop power. Yes. You like that, Frank? You like that? Thank you for doing it. I mean, you were the star, so I appreciate that. I put some links there to your Twitch and stuff. So, but yeah, I think that turned out well. And I went back in and I understand it now a ton better. And you can see, can you see my sensors over here? Look at my sensors. Oh, you can't see it. Let's make them bigger. There. You can kind of see them there. I've got my config is down to 1,300 lines, and the automations, I haven't done much with the automations yet. It's still 2,300 lines, but I've got I've got these sensors, and then I've got these graphs. They haven't done much because I haven't done any changes since I made the graph. But anyways, that's gonna be fun. Slowly dropping, right? You know what? I've gotten my config down to where all I have is the big sections. So I've got like switches, binary sensors, kind of feel like I've got a couple others. Only about 3 or 4 sort of big categories, and that's it. It's awesome. More advanced text-to-speech. Did you guys see 3Ative's video about that? Watch 3Ative's video. 3Ative, post a link to your stuff that you've been doing with text-to-speech, because it's awesome. And I love the way you did it. And I haven't implemented it yet, but I loved it. It was really good. It was, he did some randomized, he did it in Node-RED, and then he did some randomized responses from She Who Shall Not Be Named, and also like reading sensor data. So she can say like in new random different ways, like what's the temperature and what the air conditioning is set to, and a bunch of things like that. It's really cool. And it makes for a good template for something else. When do you want to do the 24-hour stream? You want to do it this weekend? I think I'm off now. I think I'm off for, did someone say Node-RED? I think I'm off for 5 days now. If you count today, it'd be 6. I think I'm off until Monday. So that's pretty good. I used 3Ative's random text-to-speech. Really cool. Driving the wife crazy. No, my Node-RED, you know, the Node-RED, I haven't gotten back to the, what was it that we were working on? The notifications, the Android notifications. This is a new one that Fox made. That's a real simple one. I haven't even really tried yet. But we haven't gone back to try and figure out where we were going wrong with this one. This is a really cool flow. If I could get this to work, I'd be super happy about that. That was really neat. But way back here somewhere, we did some this. And these are working great now. This was the trick, like making an individual service call to each of these devices has done the trick. Because what had happened before, when I had it all listed in the automation, and I just had, call this service, and then I'd listed all the entities, it would sometimes call them all, sometimes it would call some of them, sometimes it wouldn't call one or the other. It was odd. This has been pretty solid. And it's even like Zoe told me this morning that when I left work around 10 a.m., 10:30, and she got a little announcement on hers that woke her up this morning. It said, I was on my way home from work. Node-RED. Link posted in Discord. Thank you for the mention. You betcha. Node-RED Android notifications working perfectly now. Can I send the changes? But it's basically the same. Okay, Mark, send them, and then we'll look at them. Uh-oh. Check internet connection. Restarting your Wi-Fi router, or choose a different Wi-Fi network for Google Home app. I wonder if Comcast is finally cracking down on us. Maybe they're like, oh no, we're not gonna charge you for your going over your data limit, but we'll slow you down or cut you off at some point. Okay, so there's 3Atives. That's a whole playlist on text-to-speech with Amazon Echo in Node-RED. And I guess if you're using Google Home, it would just be a different service call, probably. So you just poke around in there till you find what service it's calling, and then just change that to the one for Google Home. That should be the same. Should. Just finished shooting a video conversion. Oh, cool. Excellent, sir. Good enough. Editing happening. Looking for it later today. Fantastic. You know what? I just started doing that the other day too. The Mariana DB. I just kept getting several times my database, my just, Home Assistant.db or whatever, would go crappy on me. So I wouldn't have any history. Like this has some history, but generally you look at some sensors here and I wouldn't have any history. Now I do. But I switched it over to that Mariana DB. So should be good, right? And it made me think, we've discouraged people to some extent from using the Raspberry Pi a lot. But I think with Recorder, can't you just tell it to, if you house your database on a different drive, even if it's a USB drive on the Pi or a separate network drive somewhere else on your system, in your house or whatever, different computer even, or maybe even like a Google Drive, I don't know. But if you house your database somewhere else and you just tell it in Recorder, in the Recorder function, where to go to get that database, you don't have all the reads and writes anymore, then would your SD card be less likely to crash if you're running on a Pi? This is probably old news for some people who are going to be like, oh yeah, Doc, we knew that a long time ago, but I didn't. I just thought of it. Show how text-to-speech can be done using scripts and Home Assistant automations for those without Node-RED. Oh, for the poor folks without Node-RED. Yeah, there you go. That's what Ikafar just saying on Twitch. Matheson. That's what I was thinking, mainly just because it's so plug and play, looks very thing trying to can't read so fast. If you set RPi to use SSD, there's not a problem. That's true too. An external, is that right? MariaDB is too slow? Okay. So humbled by how many people like my stuff. Oh man, your stuff was really good, dude. It really was. I was impressed. I watched that and I was like, wow, this is really good. Like, it's obvious. I mean, I know you've had like an editing background or some sort of visual arts background, right? Because you made that little animation a while back for me, but we never got to use it yet. Actually, do you still have that? Let's use it. All right. Free cutsy. I like that. Let's do this because we haven't done it yet. Dun, 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 dun. Got to do 2 communication working in Telegram. Awesome. Reckon Frank should have his own slot on the stream with Node-RED challenge. Oh, that reminds me. So I can't believe I didn't think of this when we had Frank on the stream, or in the week or 2 weeks since I can't remember what's been. I can't remember. We didn't think about this, but now that my configuration is trimming up a little bit, I was just wondering when Frank's getting that 3D printer. I understand that right now maybe is not the best time, but and maybe once I get down to a certain number of lines, maybe, I don't know. Somebody reminded me, they said, does that mean Frank's 3D printer shopping? And I thought, oh, I can't believe we didn't even talk about that. Still working on animation? Okay, thank you. No rush. Just, as soon as you possibly can. I'm just kidding. No, I did. I thought your videos were very well done. Your audio was good. Your things were visible, and transitions and stuff were fluid and not distracting, and it was nice. Good work. All right, I got some pings here. Ping, 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 ping. Can have your whole database server elsewhere. Yep. That's Proxmox. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Putting it in a different drive on Proxmox would be probably good too. ¿Qué es eso? Oh, it's Top Gear to show my statistics. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Oh. It probably says my statistics are pretty bad. Let's look at it. So, since we don't have a whole lot of time today, I don't want to get into one big project a lot. But you never know what we're going to get into, right? Truly. But I do think we could talk about some... All right, Damon, thank you. We could talk about some things that we're going to do in the coming days. Damon, this one's for you. Choo-choo. Thank you for subscribing, amigo. So if I go to this, and I don't want to listen to it, Yeah, it looks horrible, doesn't it? Send feedback, participants. Why? Is it because I'm too... Where is this thing you talk of? Where is it? Transitions. Oh, all thumbs up. I don't know where it is. Is it here? Pop out, feedback. I don't see this thing you got. I got this. Transitions, that's all I got. Maybe I don't have some plugin or something. I don't know. Anyways, I can't find my statistics, but definitely I don't doubt that the stream is crappy quality. I very, very much apologize. Oh, right click the stream. Somehow I missed that part. The instructions. YouTube defaults to 720. Just go here. I did. Oh, just got here. Yes, Piston. I did get my Mariana DB or Maria DB. What do I keep saying? I keep saying Mariana. I get my Maria DB and it's running and it's beautiful. And Sir Good Enough is going to do a What Are We Fixing Today channel video about it. Stats for nerds. Ah. Okay. There we go. What does that tell you? It tells me that it's dropping. Oh, no, not dropping. Not dropping frames, but it does say it's 854 by 480. Is that just because I've got it set to some dumbed down? There's the thing. This settings, auto. Geez, I can't go any better than that. Why can't I go any better than that? I wonder if they're giving me, I wonder if they're just beating me down because I'm not cool enough or something. My upload speed normal. Can we use BS4 Python package in Python script? I do not know, BJ. I do not know. Don't make me yell at my monitor again. Oh, man. Choo-choo. They limit bandwidth, dude. Yeah, probably true. Milobi, probably true. Which is so awful. You know, like, we really need it. Like, right now, we need it more than ever. I'm going to shut this. But yeah, we need it more than ever right now. Like, everybody, that's like our lifeline, you know, getting on the internet and stuff. So, don't stop me. Yeah. Inception. So, I was going to say, let's talk about some of the things you guys want to do over the next few days. Some of the new things that we haven't done that I would like to do. Is everybody else except me using Grafana for graphs? Love that you love my graphics. Tried to make them as tacky as possible just for fun. I thought it was good. Maybe I like tacky. Oh, man. Oh, thank you, Chuck. You're welcome, my friend. What if we just stream directly to Twitch or YouTube and cut out restream? We could try that. We could try that. You want to try that tomorrow? This guy. Nope. Love to see Grafana. I would love to learn Grafana, to finally get it connected the right way. I've tried it a few times, and I've never gotten it done correctly. I've watched Frank's video where he did his little 15-minute thing, and I've watched a couple of really old videos. Dynamic web scraping. Do some dynamic web scraping. I don't know how to do that, VJ. Sounds fun, though. It seems every time you say something important, it cuts out. Oh, dang it. Not managed Grafana, broken something there. Grafana for dummies would be useful. If I can get it working, then anybody can. That's what's beautiful about this whole thing we got going here is if we can dumb it down to the point that I understand it, anybody can do it. So, Stats for Nerds says 720 at 30. Well, that's better than I'm getting. Installed and ready. And really want to do it more. What's up? Hey, Nick. So who are our, do we have any Grafana, influx/Grafana exportos? Exportos? That's not a word. Oh, hey. Morgan from Texas. How's it going? Is tomorrow the 108 release? That'd be awesome. I ran into a problem with 108 because of HA switch plate and some MQTT stuff, and Luna said he was going to work on it. I don't know if he's found the solution yet or not. Zception. Let's see. I keep getting clicks here, and I can't help it when there's a little click on planning the next 5. Oh, there's the MeBot. Came out eventually. I got it. Oh, okay. Mark's not an expert, but he's got something that works. Okay. Well, I'll read a little bit, but I will need some. Let's see. I want to say that Quindor had some good Grafana videos. Does he? Oh, okay. Exportados. What would that mean? Exportados. That would, like, not an expert. It would have more to do with like exporting, like getting rid of something. I don't know. You have a question about my doorbell project? Are you able to use a microphone to communicate with guests? Ellie Malith, if you're talking about the ESP32 camera one, no. There are some of those that are supposed to have microphones on them. I think, looking back now, a year later or whatever it's been at some of those ESP32 camera projects, they're probably not good enough. It's nice because it's so small, but I think if you're going to want, especially a doorbell kind of thing, you probably want a better quality thing. And for the price, I mean, it's pretty cheap. There's no doubt. It's nice and cheap. But I think something like the Amcrest, Amcrest has these like $100 RTSP doorbells. So you can use them with any software NVR kind of thing you want. You can use them with Blue Iris. You could have the feed directly come into Home Assistant. So it's not that much more. If you really are tight, then those are a good option. Maybe the ESP32s, but I think overall the camera quality was not as good as I wanted it to be, and it worked, but I think I would recommend something just like a step or two up. Again, your question was about the microphone thing. No, I never got it to work. One of the boards I had was supposed to have a microphone on it, but I never got it to work. That doesn't mean somebody else can't, but I didn't. All right. I understand Influx is a time-based database, meaning the entities are ordered chronologically. Is that how it works? I don't know how it works. Andre Spies has some Grafana videos also. So I just need like the setup. So to get Influx to start sending stuff to Grafana is where I'm not even. Okay, so here we are. Here's my Influx DB, right? And I got nothing. And I've gone in here and set up some stuff. Okay, so I have a Home Assistant database, and I have a Home Assistant user, but I don't know, I guess, what step I'm missing now, because I got nothing. Maybe it's just that I haven't set up any dashboards. I don't know. Got my first automation with She Who Shall Not Be Named working. Good job, Andy. So did you do it? What did you do? Tell us about your automation. More of a store it once and update it with the values versus Influx can adapt to inputs rapidly. I know they've always been mentioned together. So it's always Influx and Grafana. Influx DB and Grafana. Yeah, something with at least 1080p. Yeah. And I think, because this is what after Travis, DigiBlur did those videos about the Amcrest doorbell, I put it on my shopping list, basically. I haven't bought one yet, but it's like $100, and it's a two-way audio. I think this is the one. Yeah, $100, two-way audio, RTSP. So this basically right here is RTSP. No, thank you, Sean. I don't need your help. Oh, thank you. Very kind. Very kind. This is too bad. It doesn't support 5 gigahertz. Stop. Leave me alone. Jeez. Go away. Oh, you're gonna do that to me, really, aren't you? Let's go look at it somewhere else. Let's go look at it on Amazon instead. Yeah. So I had this on my to get list, but everything's kind of on hold currently. But it's 1080p, 140 degree angle, field of view, two-way audio. I don't think it's battery powered. Yeah, so RTSP, waterproof. So if I was going to buy a doorbell and just say, here's a doorbell that's done, push the button, you get the video, and everything should just work. You can use it with Amcrest app and such, or with RTSP, you can do home assistant stuff with it. So that's what I would go for if I was getting one. Link, please. Before you even ask. I heard somebody, I could sense it in the force. Favorite things list. That's right. Let's do it. Thank you. Gosh, Sir Good Enough. You are an amazing homie. Thank you so much. Few of my favorite things list. I just added, so back to what are we talking about this week? I did get, I'm like this close to having my Discord dual thermostat project. I'm this close to having my Hyperion setup working. So I've got LEDs on this. I have a TV here that's hanging on the wall because I got it on Black Friday for like $100 like 4 years ago. And every once in a while, I'll watch something on it. Most of the time, Dawson plays Xbox on it. That's really what happens there. But anyways, because it's right here and it's convenient, this is where I put the LEDs. So last night, I put the LEDs on there. The way I've got it right now, it's running a WLED, D1 Mini on it instead of directly connected to the Pi. I really wanted the LEDs to directly connect to the Pi, but I was just having trouble getting that to work for some reason. I had it working when we couldn't get the video grabber, the USB grabber to work. The LEDs were working. Now that I've got the video grabber working, I can't get the LED output from the Pi to work. So from either one of them, from the Zero or the Pi 3. So I got to try something again to get that working. But for now, this definitely does work. I can get the input with the grabber, and the Pi does its job with Hyperion, and the WLED will do the display. And if it wasn't 11 o'clock last night when I finished playing with it, it would be done right now. So that's one we're going to get to as well. With a ruggedized old smartphone, I'm sure, River, there's probably ways you could do it easier. I just thought, $100, it's not too bad, and it works well. But yep, there's other totally good ways to do it. It's funny. You guys saw the Webcam has this. Webcam they've got some firmware to make them a webcam, right? So how to turn your Webcam into a webcam. It's funny because I saw this and I was like, well, who cares? Like, why does that matter? And then I went to Amazon. Somebody was asking about webcams, and you can't get them anymore. At least not good ones. And even none of these are even like prime shipping or anything. They're all just like, and if you want, like, these are the ones that I have, $230. Are you mad? Are you out of your bonkers? But that's what they are. They just stopped making them. So a friend of mine wanted to get a webcam because everybody's doing a lot of webcam stuff right now, right? Everybody's talking to people long distance. And so all of a sudden, this how to turn your Webcam into a webcam became really relevant. When I thought, well, that's dumb. Why do I care? But now you've got a $20 HD, right? 1080p webcam for $20 when you can't get them on Amazon for, you can't get a decent one for, I don't even know if you like who makes this. I don't even know. Would I buy that? I can't imagine it's going to be any worse than the Webcam, and it's certainly going to be cheaper to just use a Webcam and flash the firmware. It's crazy, right? Crazy. Who'd have thought that webcams were going to become extinct? Oh, you have a cheapo doorbell? Cool. Show us what you got there. Show us what you're getting. Sure, good enough. 30-day delivery. They are cheaper if they feed your video to China. When I decided to go home automation, I paid for the stuff with my American Express press card. When I selected it, it said I could pay with my points. Got all my supplies for free. Fantastic. What kind of points? I want some points. Right? Webcams used to be nothing. I got like a pile of webcams in the garage for dumb stuff. But anyways, crazy. Oh, a webcam. Okay, you got a webcam. Love the Amcrest doorbell cams. I have them on all my houses. How many do you have, Don? Actually, that's a great idea. So if you have rental houses, do you have cameras for things like that? Like, do you have a doorbell cam or an outdoor camera on your rental houses? I don't want to. We have, a couple places people rent. But I don't think I would feel good about having a camera on them. Influx. Vote for Influx. All right. Hey, Frank, Influx tomorrow. What do you think? I'm squirreling again. What were we talking about, Blade? I don't even remember. Have y'all ever had a compile problem with ESP Home? I have not tried to compile. Let's see. Oh, a compile problem with ESP Home. Fresh install. What's up, Andrew? What problem are you having? Where did the doctor post the node red flows? I think they were on did I put them in the video description of that video? Andy, check the video description of that video. Otherwise, I can't remember the one that Fox gave us and then some others. Oh, the other place to check, in Discord, there's a Node Red channel. Gist is a nice way to do it. Sounds good. Don't forget about Grafana in that case. Yeah, that's the point. That's exactly what I want to do, Frank. I watched your video. Yolk subscribed before. You just want to see your name again? Okay, that's totally cool. Nice video. Did you like that video on YAML? Good, thank you. I was hoping that would be helpful. I learned a lot because when I edit something like that, I had to watch it like 10 times at least to get all to go through it. And I try really hard to use your time wisely. Not now, obviously, because I just kind of ramble on about different things. But generally, when I'm actually editing a video, I try and use your time wisely. So I'll go in there and just cut out like every and and try and I'll go through it several times. Make several passes at it and cut things up and try and get them, try and get it as short as possible without cutting out important stuff. And then I tried to add some summary text so you could get the bullet points. It helped me a lot. I understand it so much better now. Quindor's here. How's it going, buddy? How's it going? Hey, we're going to do, we didn't vote yet or anything like that, but, oh, you were Twitch follow before. Now you're subscribed or something. Awesome. Thank you, my friend. Yolk. Quindor, we're going to do Influx and Grafana tomorrow. What do you think? What do you think? Mrs. Frank in the video? Yeah, the ninja? Oh, I couldn't cut that out. That was too good. Oh, look, he has a stupid hat too. So I guess to get unicorns, I have to subscribe and unsubscribe. Know what, Kenneth? You get the unicorns just for being you. We're going to double the unicorns for you. Extra unicorns. All you got to do is ask for unicorns and you get them. We're going to do what? Influx DB and Grafana tomorrow. Are you an Influx DB Grafana user? Did you say vote? Use the new tool. Oh, that's true. We do have a new tool. If it's a bot thing, Sir Goodenough, can you fire it up? How did we? Because I know I saw that it was working, but I didn't see what the command was. Have an Amazon Prime? Oh yes, thank you. Whee! I'm a happy camper. All right, let's see. Where did we? Yes, we did. Blade and the gang came up with a way to do the poll through chat. I think we figured out, right? So we haven't tested. Well, they tested it some. We haven't played with it too much, but yeah, we can try that next time we do a poll. Should we do a poll? I think let's do Influx DB and Grafana tomorrow because I want to do that. Poll, is that all you have to do? Poll option. Really? Let Blade do the honors. He's the author. Sounds good. Uh-oh. Oh, it appears that my server not like the squirrel anymore. Well, what happened to your server? What happened to your squirrel? The squirrel, you've been squirreled thing? Is that what you're talking about? I just missed somebody up there that just subscribed, so we'll do this. So let's see. So some other things. Let's talk about a couple other things that we're going to do in the next few days because I'll be home and I'll be off. Chronograph for testing queries. Okay. Well, I think that's in here. I think I have an influx. Where do you find it? Not dashboards. Not hot list. Where's the place that has the users? Admin, here, users. I have a chronograph user. Subflows on Node-RED. Okay. I know Node-RED's going to be popular. Node-RED's going to be popular. InfluxDB and Grafana is going to be popular. We finally can get Hyperion working. I'll probably make a video about that as I'm putting it together. What were some of the other new things? I was thinking of some new things too. I'm looking at Chronograph right now. Oh, you know what? This thing. Oh boy. This thing. Not System Monitor, this thing. Have you guys read this? We sort of talked about this. Oh, Bitwarden, that's another good one. Yes, I'm going to write this down. Because I tried Bitwarden as well, and something went screwy on me. Something went sideways, didn't work. All right, so we got Influx, which is also Grafana, which is the real reason for Influx. The whole reason I even say Influx is because of Grafana. Bitwarden, definitely. This monitor, and it's kind of a generic name, but what it really is, if you don't read it all right away, is it's a way to use Raspberry Pis to do a better Bluetooth room level detection. If that's what I'm gathering. I don't know if he really was intending it to be room level detection, but from the tools that it has, I think you can do that better than with any other system. I thought, well, if we can do ESP Home, because ESP Home has this RSSI, right, which is something strength of signal, right? So basically this is for anybody who doesn't know. Half you guys or more probably already know. But RSSI, I had to look up, and it was the signal strength of Bluetooth. And you don't have to actually connect. It's not like when you set up a new speaker and you're like, okay, find Bluetooth devices and connect or whatever. It just can kind of scan, see what Bluetooth devices are available, and then kind of get an idea of the signal strength. And I was going to interpret signal strength as just distance, more or less, right? At least if one is a stronger signal than another one, then you know which one you're closer to. You can get a better idea of which room you're in. That's my thinking. In ESP Home, there is a component for that, but the problem with it is it doesn't do so. I guess, and this I've got from reading this. You can read this and get all this, but this new like Bluetooth 4 or whatever that most phones and stuff use, it pings out like that it's there with a random MAC address. So you don't know who it is. You just know that there's a person there, that there's a Bluetooth device there. And there's with the ESP Home component, there was no way to tell it what to do with that. What this monitor does that's super cool is it's two parts. One part is it just scans every once in a while to see if there's new Bluetooth devices around. And if there are new Bluetooth devices around, then it asks specifically, are you this Bluetooth device? Because if you have the MAC address of your phone and it says, are you this Bluetooth device? Then they can communicate. Then it'd be like, oh yeah, that's me. So then you can know, oh, that's that person. So it's not constantly scanning for those people. It's only scanning for specific people when it detects a new device. It's pretty slick. Now, I don't know what you guys got going here. I guess all we have to get your NFC implants. Yeah. Hello from the Ukraine. Restream ignores bot messages. Son of a gun. Well, thank you. Received signal strength indicator. Yes. So I'm thinking that so what he did, you can go through this and you should. It's really pretty cool. This is kind of his explanation. He did a really good job. So this does that, and then he's got it with some like logic to say what's the likelihood, the confidence level that you're in a specific place, and that's pretty cool. I haven't finished looking into all of how he made that happen, but I was thinking that what he's done with these plus some sort of automation or whatever that shows you which is the highest RSSI, or which is the best RSSI, meaning which device you're closest to. Now, to do this, you need Raspberry Pis. This is all for Raspberry Pis. It doesn't run on just an ESP32. But I know I have 3 Raspberry Pi Zeros. I have at least 4 Raspberry Pi 3s in different locations. So, maybe running this monitor on those Raspberry Pis would be pretty easier. Yeah, you can probably run it on anything that's got the Bluetooth. I don't know, again, about ESP32, but I think you can run it on other kinds of computers. There you go, sir. Good enough. Here's the poll. All right. How am I doing? Thank you, Mackie. I'm doing great. But for the record, it did work. Hey, who voted faster than me? Room assistant, use monitor. Do you use it, Miguel? Do you use it? I don't think you can. I mean, yeah, if you could, Quindor, it's probably possible, but it would take some creative writing. It's maybe, I don't know what he wrote this in, if it's Python or something, but I know that, like, again, you're talking to a non-programmer, right? I barely understand some of this stuff. But if it's written in Python and you can get your ESP32 running MicroPython, or understanding MicroPython, or running MicroPython to understand Python scripts, I don't know the terminology, then it's possible maybe that it could do it. I know that the ESP home component for Bluetooth RSSI will not do this, because I tried it. You did try it. Okay, 3.8 of you did try it on an ESP32 and it didn't work? Oop. Hold on. Yes. So that's fun. Oh, I saw another one. I saw a live stream where you pulled up in the AdGuard dashboard. Did you cover AdGuard in a live stream recently? Ooh, when was it? Did I cover AdGuard? I'm sure I probably did. I know I've been talking about it because I've been using it for a little while. The other one is I understand YAML now. I'm halfway there. Fantastic. The other one that I want to use is Fully Kiosk. This is another topic for this week. Fully Kiosk browser. We have any Fully Kiosk browser users? How many Fully Kiosk browser users do we have? I tried Room Assistant on a Pi Zero W. It kept crashing the power monitoring outlet that I had running ESP Home. Whoa. Not sure if it was that specific outlet or a problem with the Pi Zero. Oof. Wow. I would hope the Pi Zero... What about ESP32 Bluetooth? I think that could do room level detection. So yeah, debroken bone. I think if somebody knew how to program it, it should be able to do the same thing that this is doing, the same thing that this monitor script is doing. But I don't know. You'd like to see Fully Kiosk? Oh, fantastic! Fully user Welbo, good. I just installed it last night on an old Fire tablet. This thing's from like, can't read it, but it's probably from like 2013 or something like that. Yeah, great on $25 Amazon tablets. That's the money, right? That's where it's at. So it looks like the stuff you can do with it. Let's see, do I still have the tab open or did I close it? I probably closed it. Yeah. But the stuff you can do on it looks amazing. mean, you can take control of the tablet. This is the post right here. So if you want to do some homework on this, here it is. Currently testing fully kiosk at the moment. Looks good, and there's a metric ton of options. Yeah, exactly. Espressive SDK, Luca. If you know how to understand it, buddy, if you can make it happen, that's fantastic. Oh, right. Vote for stream subjects. I love it. I'm going to click on that. Let's see what it says. Hey, Father Time, how's it going? I'm going to get the bug. I'm going to get the boys working on the bug. Okay, we got a whole bunch of these. Oh, that's right. We got Node-RED subflows as well. You can kind of count. So we could cover MariaDB like today. That one was pretty quick. We got to finish up Hyperion. We got to do Node-RED subflows. Bitwarden's on the list. I don't even know what Chronograph does specifically, really. But Influx/Grafana is on there. Fully Kiosk Browser now is on there. Slave Labor, yeah, I'm gonna get the boys working on it. We're gonna do some backyard work today, but I've got 3 sanders sitting on the bug right now. We're gonna strip the paint off. We're gonna tear it down. Tear it down. It's gonna be a dirty mess. Looks better than having USB sticking out of the side. Oh, that's a good idea, Mark. What I did was I got one of those 90-degree cables, and then I just made it run behind the tablet. But where I mounted it is also like up on a wall where there was an outlet like stuck back in the wall for a different device. Is the same thing. You need both at the same time. Okay. Oh, it's supposed to replace Grafana. Oh, okay. Difference between ESP32 and Pi is ESP supports Bluetooth 4. Pi is BLE 5.1. Oh, okay. Maybe that's what it is then. That's the trick. Is that the big trick? What's a good What was that? Did I speak Dutch? Rudolph, it's the Fire tablets, Amazon Fire tablets. You have a heck of a time getting a better tablet for less money than those Fire tablets. This is going to be a nice week of streams. That's right, Rutger. That's right. Rewind. And yes, I'm back from, I don't even know if I want to say that word, man. YouTube has been just putting the hammer down on anything. For Android tablets, the wall panel by ThankMr is really nice, and it supports MQTT polling commands. Ooh, I don't know wall panel. Oh, is that a specific tablet? Let's look at the results. All right. Wall tablet. Or wall, is that what you called it? Wall panel. Thanks, Mister. Who's that? I have not seen this before. My reason for wanting to do the fully kiosk, for a long time, the tablet that we've had in the kitchen has been running HA dashboard. It's 2 years at least it's been running HA dashboard, and most of the stuff on there doesn't get used. When I see the tablet's not on that page, I walk by and I kind of swipe a couple times and I put the page back up, but I don't think anybody uses it for anything. They maybe see what time it is and the weather that shows up on there, and that's probably it. So I want to, Lovelace now is so good and so easy to change and manipulate things. I want to just make a Lovelace dashboard, or whatever you want to call it, Lovelace view for that tablet and maybe some of these other old Fire tablets that we've got laying around the house, and make a little more use of them and make it really easy to do them on the fly, change them on the fly. And then plus with fully kiosk, you can do things like the motion sensing, the camera can be involved, and it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff it can do. All right, what does this thing do? Wall panel is an Android application for web-based dashboards and home automation platforms. Web-based dashboards and home automation platforms support camera support for streaming video. Okay. Google text-to-speech support, speak notifications using MQTT, HTTP. Fantastic. URL brightness, wake, sensor data reporting from the device, temperature, and that's cool. Temperature and light sensors. And that fully kiosk does that too. Streaming MPEG server support for the device camera. Wow. This is really cool. Screensaver feature can be dismissed with motion or face detection. This is awesome. Android device running Android 4.4 or greater, so not my Fire tablets probably. WebView shipped with Android KitKat is based on the same code as Chrome for Android 30. WebView does not have full feature parity with Chrome or Android and is given version number 30. Okay. There's some stuff there I don't understand, but we could give it a try. I do have one old, just regular Chrome Google tablet that might work. So anyways, this is cool. I'm not going to get too into this right away, but this sounds like something maybe we come back to at some point. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum. Shoot for that. Remember to vote. Oh, I like the robots. I like the robots going there. Dun, 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 dun. There it is. Oh, look how cool that is. Look how cool. We'll update this too after we do, like, tomorrow. Tomorrow absolutely is going to be influx, and then after that we'll do the poll again, and we'll just keep going. Have a home system running through VM box and laptop, but the laptop keeps dropping off the network and need to reboot and get back. Any ideas why it's doing that? I would look in the router for the problem first of all, but that's just because that's where I usually have my problems. And I'm plumb out of ideas. What's this, Mark? Is it a firewall issue? Oh, okay. You're trying to figure out that same issue. Hey, Ricardo, how's it going in Spain? You guys doing okay? We're not doing horrible here in Utah. I think, fortunately, we live in a place where it's fairly easy to distance yourself from people, to be honest. If you go somewhere here, you leave your house, you get in the car, you drive to where you're going. Like, even for me working at the hospital, until I get to the actual operating room, I don't come within 10 feet of 3 or 4 people, the most, and that's just if they happen to be walking through the halls. And I think people have done a pretty good job of kind of staying out of grocery stores, not having gatherings and stuff. So I think our curve looks good right now. So if we keep doing what we're doing for a while, we should avoid any major horrible things. And I did see somebody showed the sort of projected graphs, and they did a really nice job of showing where, like, a cutoff line for when you run out of hospital beds or when you run out of ventilators. Like, this is how many you have in your area, and if you based on your trend, how your peak's going to look and where your peak's going to be, and whether or not your peak is going to be above that line of number of ventilators that you have or number of ICU beds that you have. And as our current indicators, we're not going to run out of ICU beds, and we're not going to run out of ventilators. So that's awesome. Thank you.
Great work, Doctor. Hello from Poland.
Hello from Poland. How you doing? We're going to do this because it's my favorite. Thank you. Da-na-na. Weird question. How can I track a PC and home system that has dynamic IP and also changes MAC address daily? Yikes. You mean turn it on and off? Oh my gosh. I don't know, Felipe. Have you tried IoT? What's it called, guys? IoT Link? I know IoT Link is a something you run on a Windows computer, or maybe others, that can do those kinds of commands, like turn it on, turn it off. And I would expect that it has, if that's a Windows 10 feature, to change the IP and the MAC address. So I'm guessing, like, the IP address, you could reserve it in your router probably somehow, but as far as the MAC address, maybe that IoT Link can make it work. Could track it via hostname or MDNS. Oh, that's a good idea too. Yeah, give it a like an MDNS name instead of a MAC address, and then that should work it out. Yeah, that is kind of crazy. The MAC address changes. Dun, 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 dun. So the other day you said you were finishing up a surgery. I'm confused. You're on Discord at work? Oh yes, I'm on Discord at work all the time, Matheson. Well, when I can be. What day was it? There was a day where I couldn't be very much at all. I want to say it was Sunday. Sunday was a beast. Sunday was the day I had to take care of that suspected COVID patient. Ended up being negative, but we had to do a surgery when we didn't know. He had like cough and fever, and he had, the heck problem did he have? Oh, he had a horrible infection, and he couldn't wait for 24 hours or whatever to find out if he was positive. So anyways, while operating, occasionally, yeah, because I don't operate, I basically sit at a control station. I'm like the pilot on your airplane. Once you get, very, very busy, very focused during takeoff, getting patient off to sleep, getting things tucked in. Once we get up to cruising altitude, things should be usually pretty good. I don't have to do anything unless there's turbulence caused by the surgeon, cutting something or monkeying around. But normally, even those things are pretty manageable. You hit a few bumps and take care of some things. But I sit right there, so like, I'm arm's length away from the patient. But if nothing's happening, then yeah, I'll get on Discord. I'll read articles, or I'll do editing videos even. I'm still paying attention, and if anything changes, I'm watching I'm listening to every heartbeat. I'm watching every blood pressure. So it's like being on guard duty, and as long as nothing's going wrong, you can do other things. Do you know if it's possible to have like a redundant Home Assistant installation? I mean, Home Assistant running on 2 Pis, one master and a second one to back up in case the main fails. I haven't heard of anybody doing that, but I don't know what problems that would cause or how you would set that up. Sounds like a lot of work. Yes, I'm an anesthesiologist, Jason. You betcha. Ooh, you've been outside sweating. What did you guys do? Oh, you're back. I just now realized what that means. Dawson's back. You did? Yeah. Oh, good for you. And did some more. Okay, so you ready to do some more in our backyard now? All right, so Dawson's back, and that's the indicator that it's time for the family cleanup project in the backyard. Running Home Assistant on your station. It's possible. Okay. So I think we did pretty good. I hate to sign off quite so early. We got plenty of people watching, but how's the quality of the stream? Has it gotten any better? If the kids don't want to go to sleep at bedtime, I wish. Have you seen WireGuard, guys? Now integrated in Has.io. Yes, and it works beautifully. That's how I'm using it, Ricardo. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Ouch, throw that away. I don't know what's worse, teenage daughters or teenage daughters and their moms together. Sorry, just listening downstairs. Okay, so anyways, let's go ahead and sign off so we can go do some yard work, and then we will be back tomorrow with Influx. Anybody who feels like they're especially adept at Influx and Grafana setup and would like to just ping me in Discord, I will be soliciting some help to make sure that I can get it running before the stream tomorrow. Okay, and then during the stream we'll go through how I did it or how we did it, and go through some of the features and stuff. Does that sound good? What time tomorrow? What time you guys want to do it? Quick, new poll. What time? 11 or 2? 11 a.m. or 2 p.m.? You guys tell me. Or this time right now. Quick, who can do the poll?
11
I could probably do the poll fast. Yes, 11 our time probably. So let's see. These results are still. Yeah, he's doing. Okay, so let's do this real quick. Straw poll me. Influx plus Grafana, Ricardo. Influx. I don't think I'm the best person for Influx. That's okay, Far. So let's do. Stream tomorrow.
This time.
Same this time. Let's do this earlier. Later. Okay. Gosh, it's so easy. I love that. The nice thing when we do it through the bot is I think we should be able to vote through the bot, right? Don't sleep much. Around 4 hours per day searching for sleeping tips. Ironically, I haven't slept much since. You found my channel looking for sleeping tips. That is too funny. I don't sleep much either. Maybe it is because of what we're doing here. Huh? Oh, thanks, Milobi. I try and be a good dad. I'm okay, Dad, right? Oh, I'm a good dad. All right, today I'm a good dad.
You're not good dad. You're AWESOME dad.
Whoa. Was that sign language too?
AWESOME.
Nice, nice. This time, a little bit of 2 p.m.s, a little bit of... Oh, what? I got more. All right. Oh, sweet. Frank, I will ping you. Are you, I'll ping you either later tonight. I know I'll try not to be too late, or tomorrow. And, I'll kind of show you where I'm at and where I need to go, where I need to get. Okay. So it looks like this time is far enough ahead. I think we're going to say this time. So I started today at noon my time, and I've been going for about an hour. So we'll do it at the same time tomorrow. Okay. Let's put it on. I need to sacrifice sleep to watch. I want you to be here live, Broken Bone. I do want you to be here live. But it's always recorded and it's always available on Twitch or YouTube afterwards. Today's time was perfect in the UK. Okay, perfect. Let's do it. Let's set it up on the calendar right now, because I think currently I have one on the calendar for tomorrow, but we will adjust the time. Yeah, this one. We're just going to adjust the time a little bit here. Because I started at 12. That's a good time for me too. I like that time. Okay. And then if you say should work. Dun, 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 dun. How long till the next stream? 22 hours, 48 minutes, and 46 seconds. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Well, that's it. Dawson, you want to sign off for me? Let's let Dawson do the sign off solo. Yeah. Slide in there, amigo. Slide in there. Give him some animo.
That's animo.
Animo's like excited.
I'm kidding. You might want to go like this.
Are you going to go loud?
As always, thanks for watching. Until next time. Adios.
Not a ham at all, right? Not a ham at all. Did you notice he's left-handed? So instead of saluting with this hand, he salutes with this hand. So, all right, fellas, 22 hours, 46 minutes, 26 seconds, something like that. We will be back, and we'll be doing some influx Grafana. I'm excited. All right. Have a great day, everybody.